All right, so we are in question number 28, the last one, which requires a similar approach of forward pass and backward pass. And we also need to understand the resource requirement for each one of these activities. All right, anyway, so the first thing you need to do is copy down this network diagram in a piece of paper, and you need to complete the forward pass and the backward pass. Then we are going to prepare a resource Gantt chart showing resources on the tasks by filling the first table. So we're going to fill this table, pretty easy. Then we are going to use a couple of more tables here. Then here we are going to identify the resource usage for electrical and mechanical engineer. Then we are going to identify are they over allocated or not. All right. Okay. The first thing first, we're going to prepare the forward pass and backward pass for this network diagram. So I copied down this network diagram in this Excel sheet so I can type it in. All right. So we got totally 7 tasks or 7 activities. So these numbers 2, 1, 6, 4, 2, 3, 4, this is all the duration of each activity. All right. I need to put 3 here. Okay. All right. Let me do the forward pass. So 0, it's a 2-day activity. So 2. Then it's a 1-day activity, so 3. It's a 6-day activity, so it's 9. Just addition, right? 0 plus 2 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 6 is 9. Similarly, 0 plus 4 is 4, 4 plus 2 would be 6. All right, 0 plus 3, 3, then 3 plus 4 would be 7. All right, let's do the backward pass. So the backward pass would be the project duration. So the longest is the project duration. We got 9, 6, and 7. 9 is the longest. So we're going to copy 9 is when you complete the project. So all other activity can finish on 9. So 9 minus 6 will be 3. So bring the 3 here. 3 minus 1 will be 2. Bring the 2 here. 2 minus 2 will be 0. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this will be your critical path. But again, for this question, it really doesn't matter. So 9 minus 6 would be 3. Okay, 9 minus 2 here. Let me do backward here. 7. So 7 minus 4 would be 3. Okay. So 9 minus 4 would be 5. 5 minus 3 would be 2. All right, let's just do this. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, but it's really not that relevant. Yeah, the backward pass. All right. Okay. So what you understand from this one is, for activity 1, we need electrical engineer for 2 days. For activity 2, we need electrical engineers for 4 days. For activity 3, we need mechanical engineers for 3 days. All right, let's just first finish these 3, then we'll come to this one. All right, so I'm going to scroll here. Right, so I will come here, and they're asking for each of the day. They have given 10 days, but the project is only 9 days, so it doesn't matter. So for each of the tasks, we need to identify. Let me go back to the question. So they have given a sample here. You see, you need to type in how many electrical engineers and mechanical engineers you need. If you don't need them, you can just put zeros, right? And we have also shown here for task 1 how to fill it, right? So let's take task 1, which is this one. This is the task 1. You need electrical engineer for 2 days, right? So you need them for 2 days. So I'm going to put here, I need an electrical engineer for day 1, and I need an electrical engineer for day 2, right? All right. Now watch this. 1 EE, 1 EE, and rest of them will be 0, 0, 0. So you need to put 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. All right. This is a sample which is already shown here. So similarly, you need to fill up the rest. All right. Let's go to task 2. This is task 2. I need electrical engineers for how many days? I need them for 4 days. So I'm going to put an electrical engineer for 1, 2. All right. Okay. So the rest of them will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now let's go to task 3. In task 3, I need mechanical engineer for 3 days. So I'm going to put 1 ME, 1 ME, 1 ME, only 3 days, right? Yes. So rest of them will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now watch this very carefully. We are in task 4. Okay, in task 4, let me go here. This is my task 4. I need electrical engineer for 1 day. And when I'm doing task 4 after task 1, so task 1 takes 2 days to finish. So task 4 is a 1 day activity. So task 4 can start after task 1 is finished. This is finishing on the second one, so this will be on third one. So first day I don't need anybody, second day I don't need anybody. So on the third day, which is after you finish task 1, on the third day I need one electrical engineer. So I'm going to put 1 EE. That's it. So 1 day activity, I just need one electrical engineer. So I'm going to move on. Okay. Now, see, if you notice here, assuming only one electrical engineer and one mechanical engineers are available, all right? So I can assign only one. I cannot assign more than one because there's only one electrical engineer available. I cannot put two double E's here, all right? Okay, task 5. Let me go to where is task 5. Here is task 5. I need mechanical engineer for how many days? I need them for 6 days. After finishing activity 4. So activity 4 is finishing on, if you notice here, activity 1 is 2 days, activity 4 is 1 day, so add them up, so 3 days. So from 4th day onwards, I need a mechanical engineer for a total of 6 days. From 4th day, should count 4th day as well. So first 3 days, I don't need any. From the 4th day onwards, I need a mechanical engineer for 6 days. So 1 mechanical engineer, 1 mechanical engineer, and again I need one more mechanical engineer, day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are totally 6 days, right? Okay, so I'm mechanical engineer for 6 days. This is the duration, right? From here means don't copy on the third one. Remember I said just add one more here, because see, the first 2 activity takes 2 plus 1, 3 days. So this one can start only on 4th day. So put on from 4th onwards. 4th is also counted. It's not 4 plus 6 because 4 is counted, so we need to count 4 as well. So it will go up to day 9. Okay, all right. Let's move to task 6. Okay, right. Let me just align this so it will look neat. All right. Now task 6, I need mechanical engineer for how many days? 2 days. And task from when task 2 is finishing on 4 days. So this one I need from day 5. How many days? For 2 days. So I need 2 mechanical engineers from day 5. So day 1, 2, 3, 4, leave it. From day 5 onwards, I need 2 mechanical engineers. So 1 ME, 1 ME for 2 days, then 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. All right. So again, you need to write it down. Write down this network diagram, then make a table in a piece of paper and do along with the video. You need to pass it and do it. So for each task, you need to pass the video, you do it and make sure you're making it correctly. So task 7, here is task 7. I need electrical engineer for 4 days after the work is done here. So after the work is done. So this is 3 days. So 3 days activity. So from 4th day onwards, I need electrical engineer for 4 days. So 3 days I don't need here for task 7. From task 7, from 4th day onwards, I need electrical engineers for 4 days. So 1 EE, okay, should be 1 EE for how many days? 4 days. So we're just going to copy this twice, then put 0, 0, 0. Okay, that's it. So this is the first table in your Blackboard. So you just have to fill it. Okay, like for example, task 1 is already finished. Task 2, 1 EE, then 1 EE, 1 EE, 1 EE for 4 days. Then you need to put 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. So likewise, you just have to fill it. I don't want to waste time here. Just fill the rest of them. Just bring that information over there. All right. Now let's do this. Pretty simple. What they're asking, please fill in the daily resource loading table for electrical engineer, indicating the number of electrical engineers required per day. So all you have to do is go to day 1. Okay, go to day 1, right? How many electrical engineers you need for day 1? All you have to do is just count them. 1, 2. So I need 2, right? Day 2, how many electrical engineers? I need 2. So just put 2, right? Similarly, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Yep, that's it, finished. Pretty simple. All right. Similarly, I need to find what is my mechanical engineer requirements each day. So day 1, I need how many? 1. Day 2, 1, 1, 1. I need 2 mechanical engineer. 2, 1, 1, 1, 0. So I'm done with this as well, isn't it? So for example, on day 5, okay, on day 5, I need 2 mechanical. So here is 2 mechanical. On day 7, I need only 1 mechanical. Here is 1. All right. Now, remember the question says you have only 1 electrical and 1 mechanical engineer available at your organization, which means you cannot use more than 1 electrical or 1 mechanical engineer on any given date. And that's the question here they're asking, right? Please select below the days you have over allocation of electrical engineer and mechanical engineer by typing yes or no. Okay, do not leave any cell blanks, put Y or N. So watch this. Day 1. Okay, so day 1, if you notice, okay, how many electrical engineers we need? 2. But how many the organization have? Only 1. So, which means on any given day they cannot have more than 1 electrical engineer, they cannot have more than 1 mechanical engineer. If you have allocated more than 1 mechanical or more than 1 electrical engineer, you over allocated. So electrical engineers on day 1 we are over allocated, yes. Day 2 over allocation, over allocation, over allocation. But day 5 onwards you allocated only 1, which means you haven't over allocated. So no, 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 no. All right. Okay, what about mechanical engineers? Okay, what about mechanical engineers? All right, mechanical engineers here. So on day 1 you need only 1 mechanical engineer, or you allocated only 1 mechanical, so you're not over allocated, not over, not over, not over. But day 5, if you notice, mechanical engineers we have over allocated. We allocated 2 mechanical engineers. However, your company have only 1 mechanical engineer, which means yes, we have over allocated. We have over allocated. So 1 is fine. No, no, no. Right? That's it. So this is how you will find the whether you have done the over allocation or not. Right? And the last question is, what is the name of a process to overcome this problem? So what we have to do right now is we need to level the resources, which is not part of our curriculum. So we just have to level the resources. So the answer is we need to do the leveling. Okay, we need to do the leveling. Right. That's it. This is how you do the question number 28.